Right, hello everyone, welcome back to Octopath Traveler solo run. We finished off Ulbrich last stream, which was a bit ago since I took a break for Christmas, and after that we started Tressa. We got just far enough that we could grind basically, so I grinded off stream a little bit. Let's see, so these are the, yeah, I got to level 16. I got a couple of skills. Pretty much everything besides donate PP, since that's going to be basically worthless to us as just a single person. So, I didn't bother getting that, but I did get some support skills. These three here that come from leveling up Merchant. So, yeah. Alright, and with that, actually I think I'm going to go ahead and just go on forward. What do you think each character does after their adventure? I mean, there's a few side story cutscenes that happen, I know, after you complete certain character stories that are, you know, pretty fun. I know that one of them is like Ophelia is really good at like gambling games or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I just think it's funny.
Step right up.
All right.
What to do?
So, I actually don't even know if it's worth fighting these things, honestly. Probably just so that I can escape, but like I'm pretty boosted to like base enemies right now. Oh, I should show my equipment and stuff too. Let me just try this and see if that matters. Did not.
Nice try. What to do?
No, I didn't know that. Well, at least I got most of them out. Also good to see you again after the break. Oh, come on.
My turn now.
Well, that's not gonna help. This part I could probably flee, but I mean, I might as well get the experience of this one. There we go. Trade winds was the way to go in that scenario there.
How's that?
Okay. So the equipment I have War Spear, which is just 3410 Spear, Wolf's Bow, which gives me some pretty good stats all around, Kite Shield, Saintly Tiara, Wind Attire, and then just the Protective Bracelet, since I don't think I'll need anything else. So, anyway. We got Plum, which honestly I have so much money, a lot of this stuff is kind of worthless.
My turn now.
I'm just gonna run from these, like I really don't think it matters. I'm not gonna get any meaningful experience anyway from these fights, so. And I don't take too much damage. If you finish it, you should read Perfect Works, which is a detailed timeline and outline of the other parts. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the idea of... I mean, I wish there were less games with cut content in general, and that things that were planned were just finished. But the concept of being, like,
Ready or not, here I
you know,
come.
actually
Let's do this.
fleshing out the rest with, like, books or something, I think is a cool way to do it. Okay, come on. Just leave Tressa alone.
Here I go.
Wow.
What to do?
Yeah, Werner's sword is horrible. I really should get these chests because it's gonna bother me if I don't get them all. But like, I know I don't need them. They're gonna be garbage items.
Let's do this.
One of these times I'm gonna escape on my first attempt.
What to do?
Alrighty. Clarity. Okay. Very careful. Grab this one. Eventually.
Ready or not, here I come. Let's do this.
Come on, Tressa. Your legs surely work better than that.
It's my turn now.
I mean, they could do what they did in like Bravely Default, the original, where you could literally, there wasn't even a job, it was just like a feature in the menu where you could just turn off encounters completely or increase the encounter rate rather than it being dependent on items or anything, which I think works really well because, like,
Here I go.
I don't know. I understand why they didn't just do that straight up in this game, because that's pretty much like that's like the soft cap for being able to just go to like the end game towns. But even still, it's like it's kind of annoying. Yeah, and also I think that I got to 100 hours last time.
Hey,
Oh, hey, ahoy there, me hearty.
Ah!
Not you again. You looking for trouble, Brett? I really like this music too. No siree. I came to apologize on behalf of my town. We should have known we didn't stand a chance against you swashbucklers. So, all the love in the world for Tressa, but like, what kind of an excuse is this? Like, sorry that we got angry that you stole all our stuff. We should have just realized we were losers. This is for you. I hope you can forgive us. She's like giving them wine that they stole out of Ophelia's clutches. The captains will be happy to see this. But it's like, why? Like, what kind of person would give people that robbed them wine and apologize? And who would, like, it's a little contrived. Those landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Probably didn't even know how. From the looks of it, their crusty barnacle of a town don't get many pirates. The strong take while the weak quake. And that's the way the world works. Words to live by, courtesy of Captain Leon Bestral, Scourge of the Seas.
Aye.
Aye, we set out to follow in his footsteps and ain't looked back since. Sorry, my audio's being kind of odd. Okay. There ain't no better life than just taking what you wants.
Sir.
Captain! Captain! I told you, there ain't enough room for two captains around here.
You got that right.
Right. Like I said, you're just the first mate.
Ah!
Set your squabbling aside, captains. We got more wine here.
Yo-ho.
Wine?
Ah.
That kid came by and said our town was sorry for what he'd done. Yay! Those landlubbers are fast learners, where they're too yellow-bellied to put up a fight.
All right.
A toast to the landlubbers. To the limp-legged jellyfish of Rippletide. Dang, that's pretty mean.
Cheers.
Cheers, mateys.
Cheers.
To the pirate in life. It should be just about time. All right, let's go. So now this is kind of nice because this is one of like the more unique parts of the game where in these encounters we'll run into pirates. You can see that they're asleep. Is there an Octopath randomizer? There is. Yeah, there is technically two separate ones that you can use together. There's one that randomizes jobs and abilities. And I think that one does chess. And then another one does bosses as well. So.
Whoa.
Well, that was easy. That's what they get for underestimating me. Alright, yeah, so, I mean, they're all asleep. There are other things besides just pirates in this cave. But if we encounter any pirates, they should be asleep already, which I also think gives us a free escape if we try it, which is great, because I don't actually want to fight anything here since I already grinded off screen.
Step right up.
Yep, like you can see it there, there's 3 pirates and they're all just sleeping. I actually had it, so I did like I tried one just on my own, and the final super boss randomized to I think it was Cyrus's chapter 1 boss, which meant that like that implies everything that you might think, where I couldn't even get Cyrus into my party unless I beat it. That was a nightmare to do. I basically had to, I mean, luckily it was just the one phase, so it wasn't like the end of the world, but it was one of the harder things I've done in this game for sure. Thunder Soulstone. Yeah, like these people, these creatures always surprise them though, which is also a free escape. All right, bye. Okay. Then we want to go, I'm gonna go around and get this chest real quick, and then we'll save and watch the cutscene.
Ready or not, here I come. Let's
Alright.
do this.
What jobs do I want in? I mean, there's a few cool conceptual ones. I think that something like a Dragoon could be pretty cool, where you have like, you know, maybe you jump in the air or something, and like that like takes a turn and then you land later. Something along those lines I think would be neat. Or honestly, more support-based classes that were like a bit more unique. Rather than just like buffing, like maybe some more unique buffs. I hope there's treasure in your dreams, 'cause there won't be any here when you wake up. Dude, robbing them back? I mean, honestly, if they just drank some random thing that they were given from this, hey, what are you doing here? Yes, Triangle Strategy is the final name that they ended up going with, which I know I shouldn't have been surprised, but I really was hoping I would have been. Not that, it's like, I mean, it's fine. It's not like it just is very funny, I don't know. I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of ye. I do love this sort of awkward, like,
Mac!
Mac, you lazy sack of bones, get up, we got ourselves an intruder!
Oh,
What? Uh-oh.
you.
Hey, I know you. You're that brat from the town. Oh, I gets it now. You came to steal our loot while we was sleeping, didn't ye? You don't miss a thing, do you? I mean, I feel like they've missed quite a few obvious red flags up to this point, but you know what? It's fine. You got guts, kid, but guts alone won't get you far in this world. We don't forgive no one tries to take our hard-earned loot.
What?
Hard-earned? You stole all of this. That we did, which makes it ours now. Pirate would be actually a kind of cool class for Octopath 2 as well. Pirate, like, there's a pirate class in Bravely Default that sort of was like physical attacks that also did, like debuffs. Or like a spell fencer would be cool too. You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn the satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to merchants like me to make sure these products find their way into the hands of those who can appreciate them.
I won't allow.
So on my honor as a merchant, I will get those goods back. You shark bait, brat.
You got that.
Don't expect us to go easy on ye. The world's a harsh place, and we're about to teach you.
Now, let's
Alrighty.
get down to business. What to
So this
do?
is Mick and Mac, the two joint captains of these pirates. And they are balanced around, assuming we have a party of 4 now, because we've done other chapters, so it's not going to be free.
The winds of
I mean, it would be if I used like a soul stone or something, but I'm not going to do that.
Let's
I mean,
do
it could be
this.
cool if they made speed matter more in this game. Like right now, turn order is mostly dependent on luck, with a little bit of like speed sort of impacts it a little bit, but not a ton. Which sort of negates a lot of it, which is a bit unfortunate, but
What to do?
okay.
What a nice breeze.
I'm just probably gonna focus on one of them now.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's boost that up. Biggs and Wedge.
Here I go.
Would have been a fun callback for sure.
This should do the trick.
Well, I think that little shimmer I got there means that my endless items proc, which means I didn't actually
What to
use that
do?
grape. Or rather, it didn't leave my inventory. Okay. Let's fully boost trade winds here.
What to do?
Yeah, not quite dead yet. Or not even half health, I don't think.
My turn now.
Okay. I mean, I don't know much about the Pixel
Let's do
remasters.
this.
For people like me that haven't played a lot of the traditional Final Fantasy, I think they're kind of cool. Like I haven't played a lot of the older ones, so being able to sort of go back and play them
Here I go.
in a somewhat modern way, I think is neat.
I won't hold back. What a nice breeze.
So I'm probably not going to do Tressa Chapter 2 today. I know that we did a lot of her Chapter 1 already,
Let's do this.
but instead what I think I'm going to do is, now that we have someone that can purchase items from NPCs, I'm going to do a whole bunch of side quests that we couldn't do before.
This should do the
Which might also involve me switching characters every now and then, but there's a whole bunch of side quests that have really good equipment that I would like to get
My turn now.
now that we have Tressa.
This
So I think I'll do that today, and then we'll just pick up Chapter 2 on the next stream.
what to do?
Okay. It makes some yellow health, which is good for us.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
What? I won't hold back.
It does give me sort of Wario vibes for sure. Mac. Yeah. He sure acts the part too. Okay. This guy's close to being dead. It is very Wario Waluigi
My
sort
turn
of
now.
identity they've got going on. Dude, I keep getting endless atoms on the single grave.
Here
Alright.
I go. Here I go.
Okay. We're out of SP again. So I'll just
What to
refill on that
do?
real quick. I'm gonna use the game. Ooh, awesome, I got endless atoms again. Worst character in this game? Are you asking my opinion? We're talking playable characters. I mean, that's hard because I've loved them all. Oh, awesome. Mick is gone. We'll make you walk the plank. Yeah, he's boosted now, actually. Just physically, though. Which isn't actually going to be a big deal for us. I know that as far as playable characters, I would probably say Ophelia is probably, to me, the least interesting. I still like her story, and I think it's interesting. But I think as far as, character... Oh, boy. He's gonna boost move. Hopefully I don't... Oh, wow! That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Okay. Let's heal, shall we? If we're going, bosses, I would say, Orlick is pretty forgetful. We haven't got him yet in this playthrough. But he's the Chapter 2 boss for Therion. That whole chapter is pretty, unimportant, in my opinion. There are some cool characters, though, that would be interesting to, play as. Have, a party with Esmeralda, maybe Matthias.
Here I go.
Alright. He's gone. I mean, I know this is pretty... I mean, I could hired help and just murder them, but I'm going to try and avoid abusing that as much as I can.
Let's do this.
So that did what I need to keep myself above 300 health, I think.
My turn now.
Let's see what spears. Because I'm realizing I can maybe... Yeah, speak to both. What do you think, guys? Speak to spears. That would be cool, because it would be cool if Disney acknowledged the existence of Treasure Planet at all. But that would have a lot of really cool world building. Plus, it's already a world. Okay.
What to do?
go ahead and use another one of
This
these.
should be the trick.
I could see that. I mean, I kind of liked.
Here I go.
It's weird. Like, I know it was sort of odd to like just put this live-action movie in Kingdom Hearts, but I kind of liked the addition. It was just like sort of, you know,
What to do?
it was like a weird reminder of that, you know, there's other kinds of worlds, I suppose. Can't go wrong. Red health for him. I think we might be able to. Oh boy, this is gonna do some damage. Not too bad.
This
Nothing a
should be
grape
the
can't fix, apparently. Why doesn't everyone just... Oh yeah, there's also Tron. I forgot about that.
What to do?
I mean, the life cycle does fit very well into the whole aesthetic of it, but I really didn't mind pirates.
My turn next.
And it certainly looked fine in Kingdom Hearts 3.
My turn now.
I was kind of hoping that would kill.
Here I go.
Okay.
What to do?
Surely we're close, right? There we go. And with that, this young girl has committed
Time to close
murder.
up shop.
All right. Not actual murder. I don't think they actually die here. Hand over those goods.
Damn it all!
You're one tough barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started. Mateys. Right. Time to learn your place, you squirmy little maggot.
That's far enough.
Ooh, mysterious merchant man. Yeah, that would have been nice. Arendelle is not very good. Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak on the way the world works.
What's that?
Well, if it ain't that lily-livered scallywag from before. What difference does one more make? Get him! Oof. He done swapped our decks. Just who are ye?
Oh?
I think any pirate worth his brine would already know.
What?
That blue spear.
Oh!
With the strength and swiftness of a viper.
You can't be serious.
Could it really be?
Captain Leon Pastrol!
Captain Leon Bastral. I love that spread from Tressa. I am named, though a pirate no longer. Now I'm just the captain of a humble merchant ship.
What do we have here?
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with my audio. It's like only the right side of my game audio is playing for some reason. I wonder if this will fix it.
Prepare yourselves.
Nope. I ain't ready to be a dead man yet. Oh, Bottom made himself to be the locker for us. Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow. Captain?
Lass.
Call me Leon, lass.
Mr. Leon.
Thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
Where did she put it all? Surely there's more stuff than she can fit in her backpack. There should have been a bit more Final Fantasy representation in Kingdom Hearts 3 than there ended up being. Now you can return home, your honor as a merchant all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
Of course.
The sea calls me, lass. But before I do... Why don't you come by my ship? Leon the Squall?
What's the matter?
Well,
You said you only let those you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already.
Lass.
Took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates, and I believe such bravery is deserving of reward.
huh?
Reward?
Aye.
I've collected countless treasures from the furthest corners of this world. They are my most prized possessions. And you may take whichever you fancy.
Really?
I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass, I insist.
Oh?
Unless you don't care much for treasure. When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. That's the spirit.
Whoa!
I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I never dreamt I'd see such wonders. This is beautiful.
Huh. Oh.
A fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass?
Well,
I don't really know. Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I can feel what he felt and he experienced in his life. That is Love Unforgotten, a work left behind by Bastion, a famed painter from a land to the west. I saw that mod. It looked really, really cool. He was quite the admirer of women and married 4 times. And yet he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day become, working on the piece to the end of his career. Today, it is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow. I never knew. And you just have it on your ship. Sir Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
Of course.
To your heart's content, lass. Born merchant, that one. I can see it in her eyes. That is the beauty of modding, though. It's cool that we live in an age where we can do that. At least more easily. She knew not a thing of Bastion, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... She just might be a shining gem among the rocks. Did you say something? Hello? Are you talking about me?
Yeah!
This is the one. Is it alright if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. It was left behind by a man I once led aboard in my younger days. It seems I neglected to throw it out and it got mixed in here. It's best you choose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure
No.
about that.
I want this one. I can't really explain it, but it feels like it's calling to me.
Hmm?
Is it now? Consider it yours, then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. I don't know. I know that there are a few mods for
Fare
the
thee well,
PS,
lass.
like
Perhaps the
PlayStation
day
2
will come
games.
when you and I meet as rivals.
Fare thee well, lass.
But
Perhaps
I
the day will
won't be
come when
beat.
you and I...
swear it on my
Wait,
honor
is he
as a
talking?
merchant.
really need to get my audio
Weigh
fixed.
anchor, men. The ocean calls.
Bye, Leon.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all.
Got a lot of reading to do, Tressa. Someone's like life story in that book, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we can go ahead and return home now. Bam. Within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Spellbound, Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it.
I love Tressa's
It's time
theme.
I see the world.
It's really, really good. The voice acting, I think, is actually quite good in this, but it would be nice to have, because I think like the Bravely games have full voice acting for pretty much every single line of spoken dialogue.
What?
Just wake up and tell your family that you're...
I'm
Peace,
going
I'm
to
out.
leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh my. Just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant.
Wow. Thanks for being supportive, Mom and Dad.
You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front. That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up.
I mean, that's fair, considering the fact that she will have no companions and probably die a lot.
Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
So good to see you, Melodia.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa.
Quick turnaround, though, that's for sure.
Oh, darling! This is our little girl you're talking about.
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. And that's just what she'll find out there. Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
Thanks, Dad.
I understand. But I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
I didn't realize how much they referenced like the sacred flame outside of Ophelia's story.
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pop.
Kind of cool.
And I'm sorry for leaving. But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
What if she hadn't wanted to be a merchant? Majigger, what if she wanted to be like a doctor or something?
Bye, Ma. Bye, Pa.
It's really convenient that your daughter that you've conscripted to manage your store.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages. The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off. I'll write down everything. I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story.
I know a lot of people dog on Tressa's story for being
I'll
not
travel
super
far and
important
wide,
to the lore of
journey
the
on until
world.
every
But I
last
actually think it's
page is
a
filled.
wonderfully written coming-of-age story. And I think it's very pleasant considering how, like, I don't know. It's like a good break from a lot of the dark crap that happens in the rest of the game. I don't know if that makes any sense. So this is a full game
I don't know what
solo
lies
run,
beyond the horizon.
which basically I'm doing character by character, doing a solo playthrough. And because that gives me somewhat of an advantage based on the fact that I have access to more stuff than I would normal, I have extra rules, like down below. Yeah, basically, I mean, once we finish up Tressa's chapters, we'll swap to the next character. But yeah, so, and I sort of agree. I'm, pretty much a fan of everything, which, like, there's not very much to hate about this game at all. I do wish there were more, like, character interactions between characters,
There's only
besides
one way
just the
to
party
find
chat.
out.
But, I mean, that's also by design sort of tricky. But yeah, I
See
think
ya,
Tressa's
Ripple
story and, like, Alphen's story are perfectly great. In fact, Alphen, I think, is one of my favorites, so.
My adventures as a merchant are
My adventures
just
as a merchant are
beginning.
just beginning.
I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far
Sorry if you can hear that.
beyond.
There's sirens happening outside. Wow, that's loud. Okay, so now that we've done chapter 1, I don't really want to get started into chapter 2 because I don't have the levels to get there, and I don't want to just spend the whole stream grinding, as I prefer to do that off stream. So, like I mentioned, instead what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go to, so now that we have access to one method of pretty much each path action, I'm just going to go through and do a bunch of side quests, which will get us a bunch more equipment for the future. which will be nice. Especially since Ulbricht handed us like 1.2 million leaves. So that'll be very helpful. What do you have? That's another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically buy everything that I can from every town. So we're just going to sort of do the grind that way. Exactly, yeah. So once I finish one character, they take all their possessions and stuff and hand it off to the next, and then we just swap. And then when we get to the end game, each character will fight their finis boss alone, and then the only fight I'll do with more than one character will be the final boss. They'll all fight together, which will probably make it like one of the easier fights actually because of how far along I'll be. I have only played a little bit of Fire Emblem Fates, which I've heard is not the best Fire Emblem game. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. What do you have? It was fun. I think that I got a little too distracted with the side content and I couldn't get through it. In fact, my late father, rest him, was also a member of the Knights Ardent, though he was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle. I still can't believe that my father fled from the field of battle. Oh, apparently I know the truth of this. I must have gotten that as Alvin or something forever ago. You say you met with a companion of my father's? Yes, sir. Me, a girl that literally just left home and has not spoken to anyone, definitely knows this. His fellow knights held him in high regard. There must be some mistake. He was trusted by his superiors and the men serving alongside him, to say nothing of the common folk. While he lived, my father would not speak with me of what happened when he was stripped of his cloak. I even cursed him to his face. I told him that he had brought shame upon the name of the Knights Ardent. I still remember how he stared at me, silent and unmoving, when I said such horrid things to him. How could I have not seen it, though? Of course there must have been some circumstances that forced his hand. The Knights Ardent are tasked with the sacred duty of protecting the pilgrims who huddle in the light of the sacred flame. I knew my father would not have abandoned them. I knew that he must be the sort of man I always believed him to be. Thank you, good traveler. I found a new purpose in my service as one of the Knights Ardent. Will I travel this realm in service to duty? I shall see if I cannot retrace my father's steps and find the truth of what happened to him. Perhaps we will meet it again until we do, friend. Goodbye. Alright. Let's see. I was kind of hoping we could haggle that. I don't think there's anyone up there. Thanks. Yeah, it's weird because normally when I play through these games, it's just, I pretty much use the thief to take everything. So I don't often purchase stuff. Like this, actually, I'm not going to be able to get the dungeon key because it's not for sale. But, if I had someone more sneaky with me, I could maybe get it. Fortunately, that means that there's a side quest we can't complete. So we cannot see the way, but that's it. My research is done and I'm finished. It suggested that Jotun horn should reside somewhere in this land, but I cannot find the proof. There's only some proof that my years of research weren't for naught. Well, I would have to go fight that by myself, and I'm not quite ready to do that, so I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll do it eventually. So how do I decide what order to do them? I literally spin a wheel on stream. So that was one stipulation. Because I didn't want to go make it too easy and just pick like someone super quick first, I randomly chose them. I actually have on my YouTube channel all the VODs saved, if you ever want to check them out. I started with Cyrus first, which was rough. And then Ophelia was second, then Alphen, then Ulrich, and now Tressa. So this is the first. I haven't done Therion yet, Honnet, or Primrose. My Lucia fight with Cyrus was probably one of the harder things I've done in this game. Although fighting Winnehilda Zolberg was also pretty fun. I did that last stream. A lot of the stuff we're not going to even need. I just, because I'm a completionist at heart, I like getting it. Dude, imagine this person is behind bars who is innocent, and I just buy something from him instead of helping him. And I can't help him. Well, I guess I could. I think that there's someone I could actually speak to and find the knowledge of, because I'm pretty sure someone like witnessed it. I actually don't know why I don't have that knowledge already. I'd have to go through with Alphen again and inquire on everyone. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of stuff here. It's gonna take quite a while, so strap in, everyone. Yeah, I forgot, because I know that you can steal the dungeon key, which is what I normally do, because I think that you have to be a certain level to get the information. I mean, I must do, because I can't imagine, since I did Cyrus first, I just don't know why I wouldn't have, like, found that info, unless I, like, screwed up finding it or something. I have no idea. Okay. Rest in peace, Archbishop Joseph. Okay, I'm pretty sure as Tressa, that's the only thing I can do. I mean, I could, well, while I'm here, I should just do this. So I know that we're, you know, this is Tressa's story right now, but all I'm gonna do is temporarily swap to Alphen. And I think it's a woman, like in the other screen that, I don't think it's you. Let's see. Yeah, woman of Flames Grace. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of that dialogue. Inquiring, that would take way too long. Let's see. Hello? No, that's wrong. It might be like further inside Flames Grace. See, I have inquired on most people here, so I'm surprised I don't have that. I wonder how I missed it. Maybe I just didn't. I must have missed someone to talk to, or maybe they're in the house, guarded by the NPC, and I couldn't go in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's no one in here. It must be either in Flames Grace, or I'll have to break into them. I've decided that I am pretty ambivalent towards the warrior style games. I don't know. They're fine. They're not for me though. I tried playing Age of Calamity, and it's like so weird because I like it, but I feel like I'm not actually in control of any of the gameplay really. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Isn't that you? Oh, an eyewitness account. Well, I'm confused. If I have it already, why can't I? Oh, you know what it is. I just bought something from him. I didn't actually talk to him, I'm pretty sure. So I think I already did most of this inquiring as Alphen. I'm so certain I did. That's hilarious. Yeah, I actually need to instigate the side quest conversation. Hello? Yes, an eyewitness account. Let's try this. Okay. Now, witness, huh? Wouldn't that be convenient? Only if it were true. Give up on the lies already. If you just admit what you did, maybe the judge would go easier on you. But I didn't do it. I swear I'm innocent. It was an accident that killed that man, not me. There must be someone who saw what happened. How come no one has come forward then? No one's gonna believe a pack of lies like that. That traveler there found a witness for me. Just ask and they'll tell you. Hey, you there. Is he telling the truth then? Yes. You can trust me for some reason. An accident, huh? Suppose I'll have to look into this. Alright, I've heard from this witness of yours, and I've asked around with a few other people as well. And, well, looks like you were telling the truth. That's right, I was. I only chanced to pass by that night. It was nothing but happenstance. And then what do I see but a person lying on the ground, covered in blood? I was trying to see if they were alright when you lot took me for a murderer. Yes, we may have been a bit hasty. My commander told me to let you go. Really? This is all thanks to you. You've saved my life, stranger. Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all we can do without fighting a boss in Flame's Grace. So let's go ahead and make our way to town number 2. What I think I'll do is, instead of going around and spending all this time purchasing stuff from everyone, I'm just going to do the side quests. Truth is, I've been asking for the key myself. Oh yeah, like this one. We actually do need to purchase things. We need milk. I can't remember who has all the ingredients. Actually, while I'm checking people, I might as well buy from them, I guess. But I'll do like all of the menial purchasing off screen because that will take a while otherwise. And we'll just do side quests today. Soulstone. Hello. Oh, this is for something else. Contains notes about the location of the Highborn family's secret treasure trove. Shifty Moneylender. I've actually played both of them, but not to completion.
Good day.
I'm a teacher at the Royal Academy. You may call me Thracia. But I'm afraid that I'm being hounded by nasty, vicious moneylenders. I've repaid all of my parents' debt with the interest. They always claim that I haven't paid all of the interest. Well, I have a solution to that. That's called attacking the debt collector, which is actually the solution. Dude, I am not... I thought I knew where the ingredients were for this thing that he's cooking. An egg, yeah, there we go. I wouldn't mind trying a randomizer of those games. I think it lends themselves well to them since there are limited Pokemon you can have from them. So it sort of is exciting on forcing you to limit what team you build. I think I just need one more thing. Let's see. Tressa commits tax evasion. Tressa assists in tax evasion. And it's actually not going to be Tressa because we have to fight them with Ulrich, I'm pretty sure. I'm super surprised that... I thought they were all on the last screen. Oh, apparently I have 99 of those. They might all be on that screen. I missed someone. I have a tendency to do that. Okay. A lot of these essences and stuff are going to be super useful since we're not going to really be fighting much as Alphen anymore. But the thought's there. Hello. Why is there a hidden item out here I have never grabbed? Large feather. Okay. It's random. Okay. Oh, Therese. That elemental augmenter is going to be great for us, by the way. That's a really good accessory to have. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah. After Cyrus' story. I must have... Well, I know I haven't checked the actual school yet, but I'm so certain that... yeah, it's weird, isn't it? There's like a back room that you never see or never go into. There's no cutscene for it, and it's empty. There's literally no purpose to go in there. The first time, or when I got the game on Steam, and I was going for the achievement to get every treasure chest, I was like one short, and I was looking everywhere because I wanted to try and do it without a guide. And I'll tell you, for one, don't do that. I collect great works of art, and this particular artist has been a favorite of mine lately. And the trouble is, I have an artist quite particular and refuses to paint anything but landscapes. So I wish you could find more of his work, if only to trap down more examples. Alright, so this person we will also have to help out in a bit. It was a pretty good battle theme, eh? Okay. Just scrounging up items as Tressa. I mean, that's very frequently what you do as Tressa for a solo run. Being able to get items from NPCs, though, that's going to really, like, increase our available array of weapons and accessories and armor and stuff that we can use. I have tried a Nuzlocke. I've never finished one. Either I lose too many or I forget and don't come back to it. But I'm always willing to try again. Okay, I must have missed someone, or I got them all and I'm dumb. And I stand attack to the guy. What have I not bought from you? Okay, who would I be missing from? It's the inn right there. Oh, did I go in the tavern? I didn't. There it is, the crab. It's interesting because there are a few maps in this game that actually, like, there are cutscenes that happen at night. I bet you could mod the game to actually make certain things, like probably not like dynamic, but you could like turn certain maps into nighttime. I don't know how you would do that, but like I know that you see Orwell and Clearbrook at nighttime, at least. Possibly Saintsbridge, I can't remember. Okay. I want the best milk, crab, and eggs. Enjoy. Oh, thank you. At last I can cook a meal truly fit for a king. Behold, my newest specialty, crimson crab pie.
Oh.
Oh, what a scrumptious aroma. Might I have a taste? I cannot go yet, no. I won't be able to do that until we finish everyone's story. Wait, I know you. You're famed throughout the realm for your discerning palate. Why, it would be my pleasure. He just eats it and is like, this sucks. Nom, and I don't... Sorry. That made me laugh for some reason. Why, this is absolutely delicious. Simply sublime. The rich and savory taste of the crab melts perfectly with the thick, buttery pie crust. This wonderful piping hot, but I have no doubt it would be just as tasty served cold as well. Did we just watch him make an entire pie? But of course. After all, there's no guarantee the pie won't cool by the time it reaches the king's table. I can see you've thought this through. This is a dish I'd love to share with my fellow fine dining aficionados. I love crab. Alright. Sweet. Okay. And now, real quick, while we're here, I'm going to tag out again. And we're going to get our level 83 Ulbrich here. I'm not even going to bother putting any equipment or anything on him. I'm just going to go straight in and... we're going to attack this debt collector. You wish to eat the earth so badly?
Let us fight.
Yeah, I don't have it very frequently, but I do like it.
The battle is
Alright. Keep in mind, this is my damage without any equipment.
victory.
Oh, I still have patience on him.
Too slow.
And eye for an eye.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
You have died. Alright.
Huh?
What do you think you're doing? You planning on sticking up for this useless milksop? You know that you have been illicitly inflating the debt that is owed you. Yet I have continued to pay you all that you demanded, not wanting to give you any chance to dirty my father's good name. But I have paid you more than enough. Or should we take this to some greater authority and see whose side justice comes out upon? Yeah, get out of here. Thank you very much. Your courage inspired me to find my own. It's time that I propel myself to pursue my own dreams. I've been thinking for some time that I would like to set out on a journey. There are so many poor children in this world who cannot get the education they deserve. I want to change that. And I'll begin right here in the Flatlands. I will embark on a journey to teach the poor children of these lands. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll see him again, actually. So, one last thing I want to do while I'm here. This crest-bearing drunk. We want to attack him. But before I do that, I actually probably do want to get... I'm just going to hit the optimize button, which I know normally isn't like... Okay. So, I'm not going to use Runner's Sword. But other than that... I cannot believe the optimize button gives you that. That's hilariously bad.
Have at
That did not work, sir.
that out of my way.
The reason I'm attacking this guy right now is because we're going to need
No.
to fight him for a
No. Is unbending.
side quest later.
Havoc upon thee. Have at out of my way.
There we go. Easy.
Each battle, I grow stronger.
Maybe Werner just used the optimize button for his build and accidentally got that weapon on, and that's why he died. You got a problem with me? I mean, a little bit. Alright, and he's gone. Alright, and, oh wait, there's an unequip all, but what am I doing? Back to Tressa! Alright. So that's Atlaston. And I know we just left home, but we're going back. Oh yeah, I forgot you can purchase stuff from your parents. I never, so I know that, so you get the beastly scarf from Olneo and the dragon scarf from Marina. I don't know if they're any good though. So you can keep 7 people in the tavern at once. Why can't he seem to understand? The same stubborn fool has proposed to me 10 times over, you see. Every time I turned him down and every time he runs home crying all the way. What woman in her right mind would want to marry such a spineless and fragile man? Not me, that's for sure. Alright. Plate shield. Let's see. I don't know why I'm here. I keep getting distracted by trying to buy all this stuff. Oh, there's a chest here. I forgot.
Greetings.
My son's of a fine age to settle down and get married, but he hasn't had much luck with love. Embarrassed to be his mother. When I find him, I'll have some words for him, alright. So that's Tony up there. I think what we want to do for this side quest, actually, is just guide his mom to him with Ophelia. It's kind of fun. We get to see all the characters that we haven't seen in a while. So, yeah, I think we just guide Tony's mom, and then we talk to Tony. I beg of you, Matilda, have pity on this poor soul. How many times do I have to say no? Enough, Tony. Mother, whatever are you? The girl isn't interested in you. It's as clear as day. This pathetic display does nothing but bring shame to you and our whole family. Dishonor! Dishonor on our family! You're coming with me, Tony. Clearly you need a lesson on how to treat a woman. Forgive me, mother dearest. I promise I'll be a good boy. This is a little weird. How old is he? What a pathetic excuse for a man. So who gave us that reward money for that? Alrighty. So this is interesting. I think so this is Princess Mary, which, if you might remember, is from Cyrus's story. Oh, what a surprise it is to meet you here. Pray do not tell anyone of my identity. I would... She's acting like she's met me before, but, ma'am, hi, I'm Tressa. I'm just from here. It would not do for anyone to know that the crown princess of Atlastem is abroad like this. The truth is that I came to meet the great scholar, Professor Paul. He was my tutor when I was a young child, and he is on his way back here now. Professor Paul has been traveling around an island nation off the mainland for the sake of his research. It's been a decade since he left these shores, but today at last the ship bearing him is due at this harbor. Every free hand to the sea! A great ship has foundered into the harbor. To your boats! We'll need every boat we've got to help these people. They won't make it long among those waves. No, it cannot be. Forgive me, but I must go find out more. Princess Mary Redux. Okay. Also, while I'm here, though. Hello. This is Le Man. My name is Le Man, adventurer extraordinaire. Perhaps you've heard of me. No? A shame that. Anyhow, I am just about to set on the journey of a lifetime. Hark, can you hear it? That's the sound of the great unknown calling out to me. And yet, can you believe it? I seem to be completely unequipped for my adventure. Youngfer, could you help a great adventurer prepare for the journey of a lifetime? So I think what we need to do here actually is... Someone has... Well, also Mary's here. It is just as I feared. It appears to have been Professor Paul's ship that went down. Yeah, so we'll need to help out with that later.
In fact,
That's not quite in this area. I think we talked to this person. Yeah, Adventurer's Attire. Finally, something Tressa's doing. Yes.
Whoa!
Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment a great adventurer like myself needs. It cannot be that you prepared all this for my sake, can it? I mean, I literally just bought it. I didn't prepare her anything, really. And yet, since you have already gone to such lengths, would it not be more rude for me to refuse your generosity now? You don't mind, do you? Thank you. You are no stranger. No, from today we are fast friends. Fist bump. That's what they just fist. Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time I set out to discover a new continent. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Layman, and I venture unto thee. Okay, let's bring it in. Let's calm down a little. Anyhow, I had a feeling our paths will cross again one day. Farewell, friend of my heart. All right. I guess that's all of the side quests on Rebel side. It's quick. Okay. Let's go to Cobblestone. I imagine Cobblestone's going to be pretty quick too, because it's not a very large town. Okay. What do we have here? Wherefore art thou, Lori? I came to this village searching for my Lori, but I'm told she's already left. This one I remember is actually kind of difficult. We either need to lead him to somewhere, or we might be able to inquire with someone. I can't remember. No, we needed her diary, I think.
All right.
Freeing him back from a long sea journey and brought back a bag of curious seeds. To be ashamed not to plant them, so I'm thinking of clear land and making a new field. But you need manure to prepare forest soil. Would you mind fetching this? Sure, I'll go buy some manure for you. Okay, let's see. I think that the person with it is up there. I think this is this one here. Cow droppings, yeah. The perfect poop for fertilizer. Alrighty. Here you go.
Boy.
Well, summer's day, that's cow manure you have there, and sweet smelling stuff it is too, is it? Mixed with wheat husks, it makes a fine fertilizer fit for any crop. It's not so fragrant when it's in the ground, sadly, but it makes the soil soft and friable. You need soil like that to soak up the rain and let the roots grow deep. See, in land fresh reclaimed from the forest, the soil's hard like clay, and nothing you plant will take. Thank you for the dung, my friend. Sure thing. Alright, cool. Hello. I'm a historian seeking traces of the legendary King Beowulf the Great. I'm sure you've heard tell of him. Why, it was none other than he who founded the Kingdom of Hornburg. Some colleagues, who shall remain nameless for their sake, mock my work. King Beowulf is just a myth, they laugh, but I say no. I know that they are wrong. That's why I'm here, you see, to discover the great king's monument and prove that he did once walk this earth. Perhaps you could help me? If you happen to come across some ancient plinth or carved granite or other stony erection plate, tell me at once. Alrighty. But first I'm just gonna buy stuff. Alright, and that's another thing that we'll have to do at some other point. Or rather, I want to. That's a guide one. There's a few guide ones that I just don't want to bother doing right now. Alright. So Sunshade, we won't be able to do actually any side quests here yet because they don't unlock until you do Chapter 1. I don't know why I came here. So since we haven't done Primrose's Chapter 1 yet, that is useless to us. Alrighty. So one that I know that I started is this one here with Zeph and Mercedes. So what we can do is buy this letter. I guess we can buy it. I don't exactly know why he sells it to us, because it's a love letter to Mercedes. Which Mercedes is the librarian in Atlaston. So what we can do is take that letter to her here. How can I help you? If you want to borrow a book, you'll need to fill out the appropriate form. Here's this letter. What's that you say? Is this letter for me? I wonder who it could be from. My dear Mercedes, how have you been? It's been 8 years since you left. Whenever I close my eyes, I imagine what your days so far away must be like. Remember when we used to read together in Clearbrook? Zeph. We used to exchange our favorite books. The ones you gave me left such an impression on me. Remember the water blooms? I know you love them so. Being with you always made my heart feel full. So when the time came, I couldn't just say goodbye. I regret it now. Me too. Since then, I've become the town apothecary. What are you doing? Where are you? I'm sure you've had some hard times over the past few years. But I hope your days have also been filled with happiness. I miss you and wish you all the best wherever you are. Oh, and I've got so many good books to tell you about. Dude, Zeph is a real one. Let's go. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. To tell you the truth, I miss him a lot too. I tried writing him a letter of my own, but I hid it away in a book and never sent it. What should I do? Oh, it's nothing. Please forget what I said. Alright, so begins the tale of Zeph and Mercedes too. So we actually start the second part of the side quest right away. And we can purchase her letter as well. And then go back to Clearbrook. It's just so interesting the fact that you have to buy it. Alrighty. Oh, he's right here, that's right. Letter from Mercedes, yes. So what's troubling you today? If it's medicine you need then? No? Then what is it? Oh, you know, just a love letter from a long lost love from 8 years ago. Dear Zeph, I hope this letter finds you in good health. It's been 8 years since that day. It's me, Mercedes. Do you still remember? He literally just wrote a letter to you. Mercedes? I'm a librarian at the Royal Academy. Spend every day surrounded by books. It's like a dream come true. I may have moved away from Clearbrook, but I've always wanted to see your dream come true. I'm sure you're an amazing apothecary by now. Whenever I catch a cold, I always think about going to you for a diagnosis. I can't believe 8 years have passed already. All this time, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you. I miss you, Zeph. There are so many good books I want to tell you about. If I ever go back to Clearbrook, I'd like to read them together. Mercedes. Mercedes. I've always... Zeph? Oh. Hey. All right. So the really important thing about this side quest, or two side quests, is that you get the Memorial Axe, which is very good. It is actually stronger in physical attack than the battle-tested axe, believe it or not. It is 400. It's basically as powerful as the battle-tested sword in axe form, which can be very helpful. So, yeah. Alright. What else is there? This gentleman. If an elf had tending to be a fisher, I tell you. The plunder disappearing from these waters, gods only know why. How can I feed my kid if my nets come up empty? I must have talked to him before already. Alright. And I think what we can do is... In the tavern, I think someone has saucy prawns. Yeah. Which will work as bait. Here you go. Ah, it's you, the traveler. What's this? Mary, kid, but this tastes like heaven. So did you bring me this fine fare to keep up my strength? Because... No, actually, I want you to feed it to the fish. You don't say. The planter are agog for these prawns. And if I use them as bait, I might be able to fill my nets again. It's a waste to find cookery, I concede. But needs must, as they say, and what my family needs is a flounder. Alright. And we got mighty belts. That. Alright. Chapter 7 or Chapter 8 we won't be able to do yet. So, let's see, what time am I at? Okay. I'm just going to basically run through as many of these as I can that are pretty convenient to do. But I'm not going to waste so much time. Like, if there are super long side quests, I might not bother.
Good day.
Someday I'm going to leave this village and become a singer. That is my greatest dream. But I cannot go anywhere until my family pays off her debts. My father is... Well, with him being the way that he is, I cannot simply abandon my family to pursue my own dreams. What do you have on you? I can't remember. It's like a random person. Oh, pot, that's right. That will be useful for another side quest.
Good day.
So yeah, so same guy we talked to in Flamescris. So we've indeed met again. Do you remember me, Sir Miles of the Knights Ardent? I've been continuing in my hopes of discovering the truth about my father. I'm to keep this town safe. Protecting the people is an important duty of the Knights Ardent. I'd hardly been given my first appointment before I fell afoul of bandits. I had to fight them off. I thought I was quite good with a sword, but... And the taste of a real battle is quite different from that of mere training, I discovered. This will not do. I am far too unpracticed in true battle to protect anyone like this. So he actually just wants to fight us. I think this person has a forbidden dagger, which I really should steal. But I mean, we're gonna have so much money by the end of Tressa's story that I'm really not worried about the money issue. Okay. Do you have any of the other things that I need? No.
Hello?
I'm an inventor by trade. Right now I'm working on a portable heat source that one could easily carry from place to place, but I need more materials to work with them to make a functional prototype. I haven't even made it so far as that yet. Coal, flax, and a handy metal container. If only I had these three things, I'm quite sure I could get it working. Well, we have a big pot for you. So we'll purchase from you all here. Alright. Let's see. Do one of you have the flax? There we go, yeah. I think this person has the coal. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty.
Hello?
There you go. Oh, you've got just what I was looking for. Please, by any chance, would you be willing to part with these things? Thank you. Now I can finally make my prototype. With a sturdy metal container like this and with proper venting, I should be able to put the coal and flax inside and ignite it. Yes, this should work. And there, I've put the whole thing into a good woven sack and it is done. Oh, Oh, it's so toasty. I feel warmed to my core. In a snowy land like this, keeping yourself warm is absolutely paramount. Look at the roofs of the buildings, for example. You see how the snow piles up? Well, one must knock off the snow quite regularly or the weight becomes too much for them. But how do you keep yourself warm when you're out knocking snow from the roof? You can't have a stove in your pocket, and good luck starting a fire in the snow. If you have one of these, you can warm yourself even when you're out clearing snow. Tucking one into a jacket would even keep children warm when they are out playing in the winter storms. And if you're feeling so comfortable in the warmth that you happen to fall asleep, there's no worry about things burning out of control. With my invention, people can feel warm and safe and comfortable. Thank you so much for your contribution to making my dream a reality. Sure, yeah. I definitely helped, I guess. Alright. Once again, we're gonna tag out to Ulbrich real quick, because we have to beat up someone again. We want to beat up this man here. No. This guy. Yeah, the pathetic father. To that poor
Let
girl.
us fight with honor. The
Will not take long. He's dead.
with each battle, I grow stronger.
Alright. Damn it all. Why do the gods conspire against me? What did I ever do to deserve such troubles? I only ever... Lost hold of that temper of yours again, did you? Looks like all it earned you was a good beating. Maybe this time something will actually get through to you. You've seen your fair share of troubles, friend. I know that. He didn't used to be like this. This fellow used to have a small shop of his own, see? But his business went under and he lost everything. He always was the serious type. I guess the failure was just too much for him to handle. Broke his heart. He turned to drink, looking to drown his sorrows. And look at him now. Oh, that's enough out of you. What do you know, huh? I never did nothing to deserve this kind of ill fortune. Damn it all. No, I know. No, I'm nothing but a dead weight on my family the way I am now. But you can't expect me to start over anew at this age. I can, and I do. It's not too late if you start now. I don't... Looks like you got a bit of that bile out of him after losing his temper like that. Thank you for giving him the chance to work through some of that anger. Alright. And with that, we'll tag out. Back to Tressa. And... Oh, actually, I'm done. I want it to stay as Ulbrich because we want to fight... What's this bucket? Miles, that's right. Alright, Miles, come here.
It's a good day for battle. Now then. Now then. The battle.
Nice.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Alrighty. You're every bit as strong as I imagined. I am level 83. Very far indeed have I yet to come as a knight. But that matters not. I feel I have understood something new this day in battling with you. I will set off again with renewed vigor. You there, boy. Was your father perhaps a member of the Knights Ardent? You look quite uncannily alike to a certain member of the Knights Ardent who once saved my life. You knew my father? Certainly did. A hero he was. He saved us all. A hero? I was just a wee mite when all this happened, mind. But I still remember those days of terror. Our village was being preyed upon by a whole pack of aggressive beasts. The only one able to take up a sword and fight for us was that father of yours. Even knowing that he would be alone in his fight, he did not abandon us in our hour of need. He marched right out of this village, not a man at his back, and fought off the beast for us. It is thanks to your father that I'm here today to relay this tale to you. My conviction grows ever stronger. I knew my father was no deserter. Yet he was stripped of his knighthood all the same. The truth must still be out there somewhere. Let us meet again someday. No problem. Alrighty. Cool, so that's still snow done. Let's go ahead and head to Noble Court. Alrighty. So there's a few things that we can't quite do here yet that'll appear later. But there should be one. Yeah, this guy here.
Hello.
You know, look at now, but I was once in charge of an entire company of mercenaries. But 3 of my men betrayed me and everything fell apart then. The company, my life, and those 3 turncoats, they're still out there somewhere. Walking around free as can be, still with crests they took from me. Yeah, so actually, we can go and do that right now. One of them is in Grandport, I believe. Or Goldshore, excuse me, not Grandport. And the other, I think, is in Dusk. Could be wrong about that. But I don't remember how strong they all are. But I'm pretty strong myself, so I don't anticipate that this is going to be an issue.
How about no?
Oh, and I blinded him.
Too slow. How about you? Victim.
Nice. Easy.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
The music in this game is wonderful. Hard agree there. It's very well done. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Let's go to, I think Dusk Barrow is the location of the last one. I'm gonna heal though, just in case. This is one of my favorite songs, actually. And actually, I think they're all really good music for like D&D background music. I think that they lend themselves really well to that too. I sometimes listen to it when I play. So I want to say, actually, it might be this person up here.
You see,
Yeah, to him it was the brotherhood of being in it together and all that kind of rot. Yeah. So this guy, fair bitch, more difficult
Let us
than
fight
the
with
others.
honor. How about you?
Really? Okay, he is weak to swords. That's good.
The battle is my way. How about you? My way.
Alrighty. Also,
I am
see you,
is
Drusilla.
unbending.
Thanks for stopping on by.
Upon thee.
Oh, it's not dead yet? Come on. Oh. Okay, that's all it took.
The thrill of the fight.
Alright, and with that, we got all the crests. Yeah, they do sort of look like, you know, like a pop-up or something. I really like them. The whole aesthetic of this game is beautiful. Both music and environments and everything. As far as, like, you know, games with sprites go, I think they really nailed it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to Nobleport. Alrighty. Hello.
Hello.
These crests. I'd know them anywhere. They're the ones I gave to those scoundrels. I used to give these out to all my lads. Made them say their oaths over them, pledging their loyalty to the company. I entrusted these crests to them as a sign of the faith I put in them, as brothers in arms. Those scoundrels. They leaked information to our enemies right before a great battle. Told them all our strategy. And some of the other lads, they tried to tell me. They accused the villains of selling us out, but I didn't believe it could be true. They're our brothers, I said. They'd never betray us like that. But in the end, I was wrong. We lost that battle because of their villainy. So many good, loyal men lost their lives that day, and the company was done for. Even those who survived, I'd brought them nothing but pain. I must have ruined so many lives with my naivety. If only I'd been a better judge of character. There's never a day I don't think that. But I'm going to put those regrets to rest now. With this, I can finally start moving forward again. Alright. Nice. So this one here, this is Thracia again.
Oh,
You're the stranger who aided me before. Thanks to your assistance, I was able to set out on my journey. I've been traveling to help teach the poor and spread knowledge to all equally and without restriction. These curious children gathered here to learn, but do not have the tools they need to study. How can they study without study materials? Well, let me go ahead and buy some of those for you. Tag out again. Let's see. Alrighty. I think this person might have them. No. Someone nearby does. I'm not crazy. Hello? Oh, that's good. I think. Master Spear, that's good. And expensive, but I have so much money. So it's not a big deal. Let's see. Someone in here, maybe? No, not you. Let's see. So this person I know. I've had a grave robber stinking around here lately. Can't people just let the dead rest in peace? In my younger days, I'd have given him what for. But these old bones don't move like they used to, and the scoundrel just keeps running away. If only there was some way to bring that no-good scoundrel to justice. Well, need to find something for him too. So this here, the unadorned grave of Mrs. Lori, which you might remember is the person from Clearbrook. Which is quite tragic, if you think about it. Do you have something? I can't remember. Junk collector. Oh, tools for learning, that's right. Alrighty. Hello.
Oh!
These... Are you saying these are for me? Thank you so much. Now I can finally begin my lessons. Alright, children, eyes up here. Class is about to begin. Yes, Professor? Dude, those are obedient kids. Professor Thracia, please, how do you read this word? Kids don't act like this, by the way. That is amity. It means friendship. Ah. Professor, I don't understand. Why did the person in the story risk his life to get back home? Because if he did not, he would have betrayed his true friend. And there's no greater crime than to betray someone who has been true to you. Oh. It's a very, like, adult theme for a little kid to learn. Why is the sky blue? It's beautiful, isn't it? The brilliant blue sky. You see, I think that there are places that light can reach and other places which the light cannot reach. Oh. Oh. Wow. Thank you for teaching us, Professor Thracia. Thank you. It was a good lesson. What wonderful, pure-hearted children. Truly, though. And it seems that the adults in the village will be happy to continue teaching the children once I leave. Now that I'm even more determined than ever to travel to other lands and continue spreading knowledge. I can't wait to see those children dedicate themselves to their studies and grow into fine adults. There's truly nothing like study, dude. This guy is really into this. Thank you again for helping me toward achieving my goals. I will set out to bring learning to the children of another land. I hope your own travels are kind to you. All right. Yeah, we're getting into where the rewards are really good. Spot from you yet? There's a dagger. I might get for one of the upcoming chapters. Because of the rules I have where I can't use super high equipment early on, I'm sort of enjoying these. Like some of these equipment options might be very helpful to me. I don't remember where to get that thing that the old man wants. Could be in here. Oh, Lori's diary. I can do that. I didn't know where it was off the top of my head. I know you can guide the person who's looking for Lori to the grave. Which is, you know, pretty... as depressing as it sounds. This is what I'm looking for. Codger friendly bow. For elderly allies of justice. It's a funny little flavor text in this game. Yeah, I knew it was a codger friendly, but I just couldn't remember where it was. Alrighty. Here you go.
Oh!
What's that you got there? It's a fine bow if I've ever seen one. Surprised I can handle a weapon? I'll have you know I was a fine archer in my day. Then one day my legs gave out, and that was... Oh, now I see the way of it. Guess I should be able to use this. That grave robber thinks I can't chase him down. When he turns his back to me, I'll just take aim, and I'll never know what hit him. Dude, this old man is planning to murder a grave robber. That scoundrel won't be disturbing the dead any longer. Not on my watch. Alrighty. So I'm running late on time for the stream. So what I'm actually going to do is... I'm not going to be able to get every single side quest done. I'll maybe continue that after another chapter if we have some extra time. Sometime in the future. But what I do want to get done today is there are 2 side quests that I want to finish. And that's for... one in Saintsbridge and one in Wellspring. I love the music here. Alrighty. I think it's here. Or maybe not. Unless I already have it. Oh no. I talked to him. The girl he likes his name. Oh, I must have already started it. The girl he likes his name Melanie. She's always picking flowers by the river. That's right, okay. This is what we have to do. So we have to go to Melanie. I think is in the other section. This girl here. I plucked all their precious little flowers. Serves them right for telling on me. Well, sure. We will purchase it from you. But that's mine. I like the implication of that is that we bought it, quote unquote, but it was very coerced. Alrighty. So now we can go ahead and give... Alright, the boy has been picking on the girls lately, but whenever we tell the grown-ups about what happened, they get mad at the girls instead. What should I do? Should I give her a gift? Do you think she'd like me then? Here.
Oh,
I know this flower. This is Melanie's favorite. Why don't you give it to her then? I'm sure she'd be happy to have it. I'll give it a try. I mean, we literally took it... Oh no, this is a different girl. I see. Melanie? Yes? I got this for you. Do you want it? I get... Yeah, I mean, the bully was me the whole time. I heard you like flowers, and I hope you can like me too. Dude, Daryl's a true wingman. They're both great. Melanie? I'm sorry, but I can't take this flower from you. You see, I like a meal. I do like the headcanon that, like, Tressa is totally just trying to help these little kids, like, you know, tell girls they like them and stuff. I just think that's cute and funny. That was supposed to be a secret. Oh no. Hey, Nate. I was surprised too. Oh, what should I say? What's the problem now? You've both done nothing wrong. So cheer up already. We're all friends here, aren't we? You're right, Daryl. We're friends, and I'm going to help Nate however I can. Thank you. But right now I'd like to be alone. Understandable, honestly. You've got friend zone. He's like 10 pixels tall. Poor Nate. I've only ever seen grown-ups with that look on their face. Does that mean he's becoming a grown-up too? Alright. Badge of Friendship. So that's a really good one there. That actually... That does, yeah, it gives you additional JP. I think it's 1.25 times or 1.5 times JP, which is great for me when I'm grinding between chapters. So I also want to do, there should be another one in Wellspring. So if we go here, there's actually a few things I'd like to do here real quick. I'm going to ignore a lot of these side quests because I don't have the time. But if we go here, we actually can see Earhart. There's no end to our problems. And we can actually purchase an additional battle-tested blade. I know we farmed for one earlier, but there could be a reason we want to eventually, at least for the final fight. And I'm running kind of low on money, though. Alrighty. I also want to buy everything from Bale as well. Alright. No, that's not meant to. Oh, so we meet again. And well met indeed. Captain, please, this is no time for talking. God's teeth, man. Would you insist that I don't even greet a former comrade? Which is hilarious, because Tressa has never met this man before. There's still such a thing as common decency. I'm very sorry, but the captain is a frightfully busy man. But we are nearing the changing of the guards. If you could wait a little while, there should be more time to speak soon. Alright. I have a very old friend, you see. A man named Donovan, who serves the Church of the Flame as a bishop. I've not heard any word from him of late, though. At first I was not concerned, but he has always been regular in his correspondence. Until now. So, if you remember from Ophelia's story, Bishop Donovan is the Bishop of Goldshore, who had the scare with his kid. And we can go talk to him. I think you have to have both Ophelia and Ulbrich's story done for this side quest, which is, you know, convenient for us that we got both of them relatively early. Hello. Serving as the Bishop of Goldshore keeps me busy day in and day out. It's gotten to the point that I don't even have time for personal correspondence. Even penning a letter takes more time than I have at my disposal. Oh, actually, I might need to, yeah, I need to inquire here with Alfin for this. One last tag out. Alrighty. I know it would be way more convenient to just put everyone in my party temporarily. And like, it wouldn't really matter since I'm not battling anything. But in the spirit of the challenge, I'm gonna keep everyone separate. I don't want to have any more than one person on screen until the very end. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and inquire here. Donovan's condition. Priest and visiting flames grave. His wife, they have a daughter, yeah. Alrighty. Easy enough. Actually, we can just go ahead and fast travel back to Wellspring. And I forgot how much, there's a lot of side quests that there are in this game. So, I'll have to go through. So what I'm probably going to do between streams is I'm not going to do any side quests, but I will probably purchase a lot of the really good stuff as Tressa, as well as grind with her, obviously, to be prepared for the next chapter. So hopefully I'll be able to get a lot of the good stuff. But anyway, yeah. I won't be able to do every side quest since, you know, there's a few that won't be able to be unlocked quite yet, but we'll be able to get quite a lot of them done over time. I had hoped I would be seeing you again. Do you have good news to report to me, or ill? Actually, we'll be able to do pretty much all of them once we do the last character, which I would like to maybe do all of the side quests before doing the final thing, the final battle. So that's something we can probably work towards. I see. So Donovan is still in good health, and his daughter is 7 already. I did not realize that a bishop's work could leave him so busy. But then Donovan was always a single-minded man. I suppose it's nearly a decade now since I first met him. I was a mercenary in those days, wandering various lands in search of work. I met Donovan only a short time after he met his wife. They were dark days. His wife was kidnapped in the early days of their marriage, you see. Wow, that's actually interesting, because I'm like just putting 2 and 2 together that like that sort of explains his really poor reaction to his daughter getting kidnapped. And I was captured by the Knights Ardent, who had mistaken me for the villain responsible. I was nothing but a wandering vagrant. I had no one to vouch for me, no way to prove my innocence. I thought I would be hanged till dead. But I was fortunate that Lord Woodward, the head of the Knights Ardent, and Donovan both believed me innocent. It was only thanks to their firm belief that the true criminal was found at last. Ha! It's been a long time since I last thought of those days. I certainly never would have imagined then that I might one day be standing here in such a position of authority. I may miss the freedom at times, but I do feel that the work I am doing now is worth doing. But still, that does not mean that I never look back to the past and long for those days. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. I stand here today because of where I was in all my yesterdays. They have served their purpose. Alright, and we get the Captain's Badge, which is basically the same thing as the the Badge of Friendship, just for EXP instead of JP. So, those are really good things to have for the interim, and I'm glad that I was able to get those done today, which both of them required at least someone to either purchase something. So, yeah, we can finally move on from not having tools to get experience now. I'm very happy about that. So, anyway, yeah, so that's probably the end for today. Next time I jump on stream, I will go ahead and go through Tressa's Chapter 2, hopefully be able to finish it all in one go. I don't anticipate it'll be anything too difficult. Now that we have sort of a lot of these tools at our disposal, I think that things are going to be relatively smooth sailing. But it might get difficult if I'm not going to resort to hired help all the time, which I'd like to avoid if possible, but we'll see. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone, and chatting, and I will see you guys next time, next Monday. So, see you then.